Hey, it's Dad. How's it going out there? I'm Horror Movie Dad, and we are live on Instagram. Or, if you're watching on YouTube, hello, we are not live, but you're watching us. This is Dad and Dinero Discussions. Dinero will be joining me very shortly. We discuss horror movies, horror stuff, and random tangents that come from those topics. Kenny is here, aka Dinero. I got my brandy neat in hand. I got a heavy pour today. Heavy pour because it's been a while. So, without further ado, let's get Dinero so we can all be merry. There he is.
What's going on?
What's happening, bro?
Oh man, dude. First I want to say how much I love the goatee, bro. It's very it adds lots of character. I like it, and it's a little salt and pepper. You know, the ladies love a little salt and pepper in the beard.
Of course, man. Salt and pepper beard all day.
Whoa! Shout out to Larry Trotter. Thank you for joining, Larry Trotter. First one to join. So shout out to you. I'll take a drink to that. What up, Larry?
What's up? Thanks for joining, and for all of you that don't know what's going on, this is Dad and Dinero Discussions. D3, Dad Dinero Discussions. So we call it D3, hashtag D3. And it's been a while, hasn't it, Kenny?
It has been a while. So, if we don't get that many people joining us tonight, right when we begin, I don't blame them because we've been MIA. So I apologize for that. I'm sure, Horror Movie Dad has apologized, and we're going to keep things going. And we got the double feature this weekend. So I'm feeling good and confident about that.
Yeah, well, I haven't apologized yet. So
okay.
I'm not going to.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, man, we got real life. You know what I mean? So, can you see me okay? I know I'm dark in the background, but you can see.
Yeah, I can see. I can see you just fine.
Good. I had a. You can't really see the mohawk I had going for a while, bro.
Oh, I see it still. I like it, man.
It's there. So.
Dad with attitude.
That's right. That's right. So, as usual, I am Horror Movie Dad, and he is...
Dinero. Shout out to Joe Lewis, who just joined.
What's up, Joe? It's my cousin.
Oh, nice.
Always coming in saying what's up to Joe. It's nice to see him. Yes. So, this is Dad and Dinero Discussions, and it's been a while. It's been about maybe 4 weeks? 3 weeks, maybe? Maybe 3 weeks. 4 is too many.
Has it been that long?
Is it 3? Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore because we're back, okay? And to make up for it is we are discussing a movie tonight, and then Sunday night, same time, on Instagram Live, 9 p.m. Pacific, we will be going live again. And we will be discussing our top 3 to 5 horror movies each. So, and we'll just be bullshitting about that. And
hold on, Larry Trotter says, so the rumor has always been that the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a true story. Shout out to Uncle_Spooky. Thank you for joining us.
Here. What's up, Uncle Spooky? How you
What
doing?
up?
Got some good content out there. I enjoy watching your stuff.
So, okay. I'm going to have to check you out, Uncle Spooky. Definitely.
Yeah, Spooky for sure. So, he's got some good content out there, too. So, this is Dad and Dinero Discussions, and we're going to discuss the Texas Chainsaw Massacre tonight. And, Kenny, tell everybody why you chose this movie for us to watch, because it was your turn to choose the movie that we watched for this D3.
I remember watching it in the theater. 2002, 2003. It was something that I went to the movies to go watch, and I haven't really seen it since. And so, yeah, I definitely wanted to re-watch it again because, it's one of those iconic horror movies that people enjoy watching and rebooting. I mean, I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre has been rebooted so many different times and so many different angles. It's like ridiculous. But this was the true first reboot, and it has Jessica Biel in it. So, hey, why not see some Jessica Biel in some tight jeans and a crop top shirt with no bra?
There you go, man. So, yes, just to confirm, everybody, I did not put it in the title, but we are discussing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 2003
So, the reboot.
Of course, the original will be coming up in discussion as well, as long with all the sequels and prequels and things like that. So there's a few. I know there's a couple prequels. There's a few sequels. And there's a reboot. So technically, this is the only reboot that was ever done.
Did you know that Matthew McConaughey was, I think one of his first movies was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3?
Was Matthew McConaughey in that one? It was titled Leatherface.
Oh, wait a second. Fact check me. Which Matthew McConaughey, which, you might be right, because Leatherface is 4, right?
I think Leatherface is 3.
Well, did I say 3?
What? Yeah, you said 3. Leatherface is 3. And I'm fact checking right now.
Dude, I love the way your fingers sound touching the keyboard.
You like that?
Yeah, it's very soothing.
So yeah, the third right. Okay, you're wrong about him being in the third one.
Oh fuck.
Correct about him being in the fourth one.
Oh, he was in the fourth one. Okay.
It was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation, and truthfully, I've never seen that because it's got, everyone says it's horrible.
Oh, I don't think I've seen it.
I've seen so here they all are. I've seen the original. I've seen number 2. I've seen number 3 titled Leatherface. I haven't seen number 4, which is Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. Then there was the reboot, which we were talking tonight. And then there's Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, which is supposed to be a prequel to everything. And then there's Texas Chainsaw, which is another sequel to all the other ones. And then there's Leatherface. I guess it's not a reboot of the third one, but it's another prequel. So it's like...
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought I knew everything about horror movies. I guess not.
Yeah. Renee Zellweger, yes, she is in that one as well. Uncle Spooky knows what's going on.
Yeah, shout out to Uncle Spooky for that great knowledge.
Yes.
So, so basically the reason why we're doing this movie, it's the Texas Chainsaw. I guess Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's apparently the third or the second time it's been rebooted. I thought it was the first time.
This is
good knowledge.
It's only been rebooted once. Well,
okay.
You can consider Leatherface back the 2017 release another reboot. I guess you can consider that as one.
Yeah.
But like a prequel, because the original movie is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So
okay.
Yeah. So
okay, so why don't we start off with the film, okay?
Yeah.
The movie is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and we'll give us a cheers to that, all right?
First off, we got to get our drink. What you sipping on today, Kenny? Or tonight?
Today I'm sipping on, something light and refreshing, low carbs, very low sodium, less than 1 gram of sugar. We're doing Bud Light lemonade seltzers, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm drinking tonight. And on a hot summer day, talking about horror movies, what is more better than sipping a nice ice cold lemonade seltzer while being on D3, talking to the one and only horror movie dad.
All right, so I guess I have to explain what I'm drinking. I'm drinking some brandy here, as usual.
Yeah, you did a nice 4-finger pour.
this is a big one. You want to know why? Because there's a little bit left in the jar, in the, I call it a jar, but a little bit left in the bottle, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to leave a finger in the bottle, so I poured the whole thing.
Fuck it.
There we go. And so this is my Napa Valley Distillery Grand California orange flavored brandy.
Wow, that sounds delicious.
I'm a club member at this place, Napa Valley Distillery, and I love me some brandy and flavored brandies and flavored whiskeys. So this is what I go for, man. And when I'm watching horror movies, it's always just a neat 3-finger pour, but this is almost 4, man. But so who knows? I might start speaking really fast towards the end of this thing.
Hey, well, you know what? I welcome it.
So
synopsis.
Yes, but we kind of before we go on, I wanted to say that we're going to do this. I know we were talking about it earlier. We were going to do this again Sunday night, because usually we do this every other Sunday. We do a Dad and Dinero discussions every other Sunday, and we've been absent for 2 to 3 weeks. And to make up for it, we're doing a special bonus tonight, Friday, and do another one on Sunday. And on Sunday, we're going to discuss our favorite horror movies, our top 3 to 5. And we are possibly going to have some special guests on Sunday. And I wanted to let, if you want to announce that, Kenny, that could work, or I can announce.
Well, rumor has it through the grapevine that we have 2 fabulous women who have joined our show before. And I'll let you tell the audience.
Bring it
back.
They call themselves the May Queens together.
Yes, they do.
Together, and this is Mary Graves and Heather, aka Heather Loves Horror. So
yes.
They just before on a D3 where we talked all about we had some connection issues, so it was kind of spotty, but we did get the discussion going on. So I'm hoping this Sunday it'll be a lot better than it was with our connection issues. So, but it's going to be live. It's real. We like to keep it live, you know, and you get us real, true. And if we fuck up, you can call us out on it.
Yeah, call us out, please.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. Do you have a baby?
No, I have a cat.
Oh, that sounded like a baby. I'm like,
yeah,
bro.
I got a cat. His name is Pumpkin. He kind of just came to my house, wandered here one day, and now he's my he's my cat. Yeah.
There you go. Well, welcome your cat.
Let me see. I wonder if he's going to be nice enough. Hey, you want to come say hi to the audience? Nah. Do you? Let's see. Oh no, he doesn't. He's being skittish. All right, never mind.
All right. And yes, I agree. Larry Trotter, the original, is the best Texas Chainsaw Massacre by far. Already hands down, it's the best one.
Is that Tobe Hooper?
Tobe Hooper.
Tobe Hooper, yes.
Tobe Hooper.
Good old Tobe Hooper.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
He was involved in this one as well. So, but okay. So as we finally start talking about the movie, I guess I should do my little synopsis here, right?
Yes, please.
In case you live under a rock and you don't know what the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is about, here is the official synopsis of the 2003 reboot. What you know? What? Yeah, I messed it up already. I'm going to move it right over here. Here we go. What you know about fear doesn't even come close. After picking up a traumatized young hitchhiker, 5 friends find themselves stalked and hunted by a deformed chainsaw-wielding killer and his family of equally psychopathic killers. So there you go.
I mean, that's pretty much it. That's a very good synopsis. That's exactly what you're getting. It's almost like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like,
right.
You know exactly what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my furry friend likes to intrude on me. I'm gonna see if I can actually get him says say hi. All right, are you gonna come say hi?
Yeah, turn on your sign in the background too,
You gonna
bro.
come say hi? All right, there he is.
It's
Hey,
Pumpkin
say hi, Pumpkin. You know why you call him Pumpkin?
because he looks
Look,
like a pumpkin and he's orange. Oh, hey, was he in the movie Sleepwalkers?
maybe I don't know, but he's still got his balls. I gotta get him fixed. I've never seen cat balls before.
I don't think I have either, bro.
Well, usually they have a long tail, but when they got a bobtail, all you see is the nutsack, the nuts, bro.
Hey, what's up with that D3 sign, bro? You gotta turn it on, or you had a battery?
Dude, I left it on like two D3s ago, and it ran out of battery.
Well, it's been like a month. Why don't you get some new batteries?
I know. I have an AC plug that I need to plug into it, and then I'll have it all the time. But I got to figure out how to do that. But yeah, man. So so here we go. Let's see who's
Start
in
us
here.
off, Ken.
So, all right. So basically, the movie is very simple and plain. The synopsis is exactly what you said. It's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It is what it is. So it takes place in August 18th, 1973, all right, which is basically 9 years before we were born. We have our main character is Erin, who is played by Jessica Biel. She is the protagonist, pretty much. Then you have Andy. Then you have Morgan. And you have Kemper. And then I don't remember what the ginger name was, but she really didn't do much in the movie. So I don't even remember how she got killed.
What the hell type of name is Kemper?
Yeah, Kemper, I have no idea. It sounds like a gun manufacturer. Like, yo, check out my Kemper 45, bro. Like you pull out a Kemper. Like, dude, he just pulled out the Kemper, bro. You better watch out.
Sounds like a gun in Call of Duty, bro.
Yeah, hit him with the Kemper, bro. The Kemper or the Kemper Light 45.
Right.
All right. So, can I please take a time out to say how fine Jessica Biel is?
You can take as much time as you want because
all right, time out.
He's very.
Time out. I just want to say time out. Jessica Biel, I would inhale one of your farts. All right, now let's go back to the discussion. All right, so we have a bunch of people. We have a bunch of young adults that are traveling in a hippie van. Okay, did you notice that the hippie van had the guy from Mad Magazine on the top?
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, what the fuck was that all about, dude? But anyways, all right. So they're in a van, in a hippie van. They're going somewhere. I don't know where the fuck they're going, but they're from Arizona, right? And they come across this girl that's just been through it. Like they almost crash. They fucking stop the brakes, and they go. They're like, "Are you okay? Like, come inside the car." And the first thing they ask her is like, "What's your name?" And then she's all, "They're all dead. They're all dead." And then she says, "You're all gonna die." I mean, come on, bro. Like, this is typical like horror movie like writing. Like it's like, okay, let's think of something really like just different for once, and maybe it'll like catch the viewer's attention. Oh, that's right. Let's get a bunch of like hippies in a van, and all of a sudden this girl just walks by and she's gonna tell them that they're gonna die. Yeah, that's really fucking cool, dude. Like, all right, I get it.
It's very a lot of cliched scene.
So what happens, Josh? What happens in the hippie van?
So in the van, they're trying to figure out what her deal is. All right, and in case you don't know, Dad and Dinero discussions. It's spoilers. We're talking the whole movie. So if you don't want to know, go away. But please stay.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. She ends up pulling a gun out of her crotch. Okay.
Bro. Okay. Did you they showed her walking and she didn't have that fucking gun. Okay. First off, she's wearing a sundress. She's wearing like a summer, the sundress was so terrible. It looked like the cloth that would be on a table in a fucking Camp Crystal. Like, it was just terrible. Like, that thing didn't even look like it could have any wind go through it at all. It looked like it was made of cardboard. She was wearing a fucking cardboard summer sundress, right? I mean, and then, but again, you know she ain't wearing no bra. You know she ain't wearing no panties, right? So how the fuck, where did she, we know where she stuck the gun, but damn, really? That's a
it was a big revolver too. We're talking
that's a big boy.
Hey, we're talking 1973, man. Okay, revolvers weren't that small back then.
It was a snub nose too, I think. It was like a 357.
Okay. Oh, so that it was a big one, bro.
It was a big one. Packed some punch.
Yeah. So anyway, she pulls it out of her crotch, and they all go, "Oh no, don't shoot us!" But then she turns the gun into her mouth and pow, blows her brains out while they're driving in the back of the van.
You know, I question, fact. Morgan, who was like kind of like the
dorky one, right?
Morgan was like the dorky, sweaty, fucking nervous guy, like Spazzy, right? Spaz.
Yeah.
He was also what the fuck? Snowfall. He was also in Snowfall, and he was what's his name's brother who fucking died of the cocaine.
He was in Snowfall?
Yeah, man. He was who's the CIA guy that was friends with Franklin?
I don't remember.
Franklin. You go Reed Thompson. Reed Thompson. It was Reed Thompson's brother. Reed Thompson's brother was Morgan.
Was he?
Fact check.
I believe you.
Okay. Pretty crazy, huh?
You know who that? I bet you've that the red-haired girl who was there wearing those big cowboy boots. She was in the Blair Witch 2.
Oh, that's kind of a slept-on movie. Because it wasn't found footage. Blair Witch 2 was the first like non-found footage one.
It was like a half and half. Like some of it was found footage and then some of it was not. So, but yeah, she was in that. So that was. But I know Kemper was in something, man. Kemper was in something.
Oh yeah, Kemper definitely was in something. I just don't remember the movies.
So anyway, she blows her brains out in the back of the car, and her blood and brains just spew all in the back of the van and also through a hole through the back windshield.
I did like in the movie theaters when I saw it, I thought like at that time, like watching a horror movie, I mean, we were maybe 20 years old at the time and watching.
We were older than that. Yeah. No, we were older. We were like 21, 22.
Okay. So like 21, 22 years old. And I remember seeing the camera like pan, and I thought it was so cool how they were able to use the camera and make it like see them screaming and then go through the head and then have the head fall.
Yeah.
But dude, it's like, how many fucking times do you have to, like, even before the movie's like halfway point, you see that damn head like 3 or 4 times, bro. It's like they keep going to the fucking head. Like, it's like, dude, okay, we get it. Like, I know you're cool, bro. You did a really cool scene with the fucking through the head thing, but now you're just getting cocky, bro. Like, you just keep showing us this. Like, okay, bro, we get it.
Yeah.
Okay, they're all dead.
Hey, cool with that scene though, how they showed her face afterwards. And the smoke was coming out of her mouth.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I thought that was very cool.
Yeah.
Also, why the fuck would you throw 2 pounds of weed into the field like that? Who the fuck are you? If I was on that bus or that van, I don't give a fuck if anyone died, bro. You don't fucking throw 2 pounds. And this is in the 70s. How much do you think that weed was worth back then? It was probably worth so much money. And he just throws it. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. We don't need this weed. Like, it's like, dude, like, come on, bro. Really? Don't be a simp.
I guess but you said you would breathe Jessica Biel's farts, so that means you would do anything Jessica Biel.
No, I'm saying in real life, I would do
Yeah.
that. If I was in real life, I think that Jessica Biel would not want me to throw 2 pounds of weed into the fucking field.
Yeah.
I think she
So
would say, "Hey, I'm gonna smoke these. Let's smoke this 2 pounds of weed, and we can go to Taco Bell, and you can inhale all the farts you want from my ass."
all right, move on.
You can't argue that.
No. So you know what? These characters are so fucking dumb. All right.
Oh, I know, bro. Do you realize? Okay, and then it's like, oh, let's go to this weird, creepy gas station that has a fucking pig's head that hasn't been changed out for like months, like, and then tell the person working there to call the sheriff. And then this has to be the fucking laziest sheriff in the world. They go, you're going to have to go up to old Crawford Mill, about 2 hours or blah, blah, blah away from here. And they're like, what? He's all, yep, this is the only way. The sheriff wants you to go to the old Crawford Mill. I would be like, fuck you. Tell that fucking motherfucker to come here. Or here's the body. Y'all deal with this shit.
Okay, the whole thing, they just keep going. Like, oh, let's just keep.
Yeah.
All right. If it's my van and I'm driving the van and somebody literally blows their brains out in the van behind me, the first thing I am doing is getting the body out of my van, and I'm not driving it anywhere. If I'm in their situation, they have 2 pounds of weed, they're trying to get to a Leonard Skinner concert, dude, dump the fucking body and
Dude,
go.
is that where they were trying to go? A Leonard Skinner concert?
Yes.
Bro, do you want to know some really crazy, creepy facts about Leonard Skinner that I never even knew?
Okay.
Is I heard that one of the founding members of Leonard Skinner who survived the actual plane crash, right? Rejoined, you know how Leonard Skinner, after the whole plane crash, they still performed, right? You know that, right? Okay, so one of the living members who survived the crash, one night, I forget what his name is. Maybe you could fact check this on me right now, because this is some crazy shit. If anyone's watching this, like, you'll get it from me straight up. They went on tour one night, and in the tour bus, the guy who survived the plane crash, one of the band members slit his throat. And to this day, he never knew who fucking slit his throat. And 3 days later, he had to perform with the people on the band, knowing that one of those persons slit his throat.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
I think I want you to fact check this right now, because this is worth fact checking.
Digging, bro.
What's that?
That might take some digging.
I think if you do the right Google words, Leonard Skinner, throat slit, surviving band member, I think all you need is that, and it'll probably pop up. Right. Pretty creepy shit, man. Dude, how did you know it was how did I miss they were going to a Leonard Skinner concert? What the fuck?
Yeah, they mentioned it a couple times.
I think I was too busy writing like my notes and shit.
Morgan even mentioned it in the back seat of the sheriff's car, saying that they were going to a Leonard Skinner concert.
Oh, that was a good scene. We'll get to that scene. That was a good scene.
Mm-hmm. The bassist, the Mad Hatter bassist. So the new Skinner continued to tour and release albums on a regular basis when another mishap almost caught Wilkson. His life during the early 90s, guitarist Ed King found Wilkson with his throat cut, bleeding profusely on the group's tour bus. So that's what that's all.
Bro, imagine being in a group, bro, and someone did that shit to you and you had to perform like a few days later. Like, dude, and you never know who fucking did it.
Right.
I mean, maybe it could have been a crazy groupie that, like, you know, who the fuck knows? But dude, tell me that ain't fucking creepy. That's some fucking creepy shit.
Right. Right. Well, that works then. That
All right,
works.
so whoever's watching right now, I hope you guys enjoyed the fact check and also the creepy knowledge of Leonard Skinner. Most people don't know that. I mean, I know most Leonard Skinner songs. Let's see. Let's see if I can just say Sweet Home Alabama, Free Bird, That Smell, Simple Man. I think those are enough to say that I know Leonard Skinner.
Right.
God bless you.
Thank you.
That was an epic sneeze.
I had to make it epic for D3.
All right, so we're basically at the point where, okay, I mean, just like before, we're all over the place. In real life, like if you were in the movie, like let's just say let's put all of us in like, let's put all of us into a certain situation. Let's say, you know, you had a girlfriend in college and I had a girlfriend in college and we had a friend with us and like we're doing the same thing that we're doing and the same exact thing happens. Do you think if it were us? Because Morgan says, he kept saying it, just dump the body and let's get the fuck out of here. Because in reality, if they would have just dumped the body and left, they would all be alive.
And they would all be smoking weed and selling weed at the Leonard Skinner concert.
Fuck yes. And probably having lots of sex.
With Jessica Biel.
Yes. Dude, dude. What happened to Jessica Biel? Was this her prime? Was like this moment, was her like this year, like in a few years after, she was just like, and then all of a sudden,
she decided, I remember her saying, I don't remember the exact quote. She said she didn't want to act.
She didn't want to act anymore?
Didn't want to be in the spotlight anymore, so she kind of gave up. And she did this like at the top of her game. So,
oh, I see. I didn't know that.
She started appearing in a few other movies recently, like just as small parts, but she lost the, she lost popularity after that. So,
dude, do you remember Shannon Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Shannon Elizabeth? Shannon Elizabeth from American Pie?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to her?
I don't know.
I know. That'll be it. We should do a whole podcast called "What Happened to Shannon Elizabeth,"
How about just what happened to Ray?
What happened? And we'll just be like, "What happened to this person? What happened to that person?" All right. So we both agree that we would have just left the body.
Dude, I don't know how. Like, we can't say what we would actually do because we weren't in that situation. But in reality, bro, it would be dump the fucking body, clean the fucking van, and leave.
And go fucking smoke a fucking couple joints.
Call the police, random phone, drive to the gas station, say there's a dead body. I saw a body on the road. We don't know how it got there. Goodbye.
Bro, you know, forensics back then was not like now, too, bro.
Oh,
like, you swear they have fucking like all the shit that they got now, facial recognition and all that bullshit. Dude, they'd just be like, well, let's interview. They'd be like, okay, there's a dead body here. Let's look at her. Obviously, she's been molested, because that's what I think she was insinuating when she got into the car, right? Because her inner thighs were all bloody. Like, she'd been through hell. Like, if it was any fucking detective, they'd be like, dude, this girl wandered off and she was being raped by her family and she killed herself. End of story. Like, what's around here? Oh, the old Crawford Mill? Let's interview them. Oh, creepy gas station? Let's interview them. And don't even get me started with the fucking bullshit fifth wheeler with Gilbert Grape's mom. And we will get into that later.
Right.
We'll get into that later. All right, so why don't you tell what happens next after the gas station and they finally go to the old Crawford Mill.
So they go to the mill. They still have the fucking dead body in the car.
Still, and you still see the hole in the head. It's like, bro, tell the director to just get over it, bro. It was a cool scene. It was a cool scene, dude. But it's like you don't have to stroke your ego that many times, showing us how cool of a scene you did. That would be like Ridley Scott doing Alien, right? And like it would be the chest bursting scene, and it would be the fucking guy's dead body like still on the table. Like they'd walk by and he'd still show the hole in the fucking his chest. It'd be like, yeah, bro, like, yeah, this is my movie, bro. Like, yeah, that was me, dude. Like, bro, get over yourself. We get it. Yeah. You did the cool camera trick through the brain, okay?
So they go to the fucking mill, which is a creepy.
Hold on. We got the real Chud just joined. Shout out to the real Chud. Thank you for joining D3, which is Dad and Dinero discussions, and we were talking about the reboot of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
And
all right, so they finally get to the old Crawford Mill.
Do you know?
Hold on. We got not Vincenzo just joined. Hey, bro, what up, man? How you doing? Hey, my buddy right here. If you guys want pizzas, you got to hit up Not Vincenzo. He has the best wood-fired pizzas. He's mobile. He'll do it all. Dude, I've had his pizzas. Everything, man. I'm glad that you were able to join us. Thank you.
I want a fucking pizza right now.
I know. I want a pizza right now too. Jesus Christ.
Hey, do you know what CHUD stands for?
CHUD stands. I thought they did a horror movie called CHUD.
Yeah, it was okay. But do you know what it stands for? It stands for Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers.
Oh my god, that's pretty dope, man.
That was the name of my fantasy team one year.
Hold on. Not Vincenzo says, hey, straight up, I just watched the original Halloween movie for the first time. What did you think of the intro when he puts on the mask and it's all fucking first person as a little kid with the fucking knife, dude? Oh man.
With a naked sister?
Yeah, it always has to have a naked sister, naked fucking girlfriend.
Hey, 80s horror all day. If your 80s horror was so about female nudity, it's ridiculous. If you didn't,
and you know what? I hate to sound like somebody. Okay, I'm just gonna say it right now. You know why? You watch.
79 was Halloween, but still, go ahead.
Like great cinematography. Yes, that is true. In the early 80s, you would see women like not surgically modified, and it would be like it just be like like obviously I'm not gonna lie, like I've seen
best way.
What?
Real and natural, bro.
Real and natural women's, the beauty of women. And don't get me wrong, because like there are some women who are surgically modified and they look absolutely gorgeous. So I'm not knocking anybody who does that. But like you said, like the 80s, like that was their thing. Like, come on, bro. Like it'd always be some hot girl, like in Jaws, bro. Like in the beginning of Jaws, it's two drunk adults, right? And like it's one hot like girl. She's like, oh my god, I'm gonna go swimming. Come on. And it's like, oh, she's like, are you gonna join me? And he's like, he can't even like pull his pants down. Like he's so drunk he passes out. She goes swimming and then bam, Jaws gets her.
Horror movies, they swim in the dark and then die. So many. There's at least
so many.
Five. And
so many.
Not including Friday the 13th. There's other movies like Piranha. The original Piranha, they swim at night and die. It's just like, it's crazy how many movies. It's like, oh, there's a body of water. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, let's get naked. Oh, let's go skinny dipping. Oh, they die.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Dude, the Rob Zombie version is way more fucking weird.
Oh,
Halloween. I don't think I've seen the Rob Zombie version.
You know what? A lot of people are not a fan of the Rob Zombie reboot. the Halloween reboot. I like it. The Halloween 2 Rob Zombie reboot I didn't like, but the Halloween one I liked it. I thought it was good.
Wait. Say that again.
So Rob Zombie remade Halloween, and he remade Halloween 2.
Yeah.
Okay? The Halloween reboot that Rob Zombie remade, I liked it.
Oh, okay.
Halloween 2 that he made, I did not like it.
Not Vincenzo says, have you guys seen Hereditary? I don't find it that scary, but the cinematography. Okay, so here's my thing about Hereditary. Okay, that movie, you have to watch like fucking 15 times to understand it. And yeah, there was a few parts that were scary, but like, dude, I was looking up. So like, you know how on this Sunday, not Vincenzo, Sunday at 9 p.m., we will be back, Dad and Dinero discussions, D3, and we're going to be talking about our top 3 to 5 horror movies. And if you could join, that would be lovely because, you know, you are a really cool dude, and I'm glad that you were joining. And I think your participation would be, you know, heavily influenced, but a lot of people like top 10, top 25 horror movies of all time. Hereditary is all of them. And like, yeah, I get it. I understand, but I don't really think that the movie's all right, but I don't think it like qualifies as top even 25. Like, dude, like there's so many more movies better than that.
If you want to get on to more horror movies, I see that he just mentioned that. Check out just my Instagram page in general. You can check it out and post tons of horror movies.
Yeah, that's facts.
I also have a list. If you go to Letterboxd, letterboxd.com, there's an app for it too. I'm a member of that as Horror Movie Dad, and I actually have a list on there of all my favorite horror movies of all time, and there's like 275 of them on there, and those are my personal favorites. So at least you can find something that at least I would recommend for you. I've been watching horror movies forever, especially with this guy when we were younger. So any recommendations you need, no worries, come to the source.
Dude, you know what I did see though?
Yeah.
I did see in a lot of, and we're going off topic right now, and we'll go back. A lot of people who did the top 10, top 25 horror movies put Evil Dead 2. They put Evil Dead 2 in that category, which was kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, dude! Evil Dead 2 is top 10 for me, sure.
Oh yeah, but not just us in a broad perspective. Like, you know, like people put that movie as a really, really good horror movie, which is funny because Evil Dead 1 and Evil Dead 2 are the same fucking movies, and it's just Evil Dead 2 had better budget.
Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 1 was more of a horror movie than Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2 was more like slapstick horror. And Evil Dead 2 kind of started that type of horror. Like comedy, slapstick, tongue-in-cheek horror.
And dude, still to this day, Army of Darkness is still one of my favorite fucking movies, dude.
Army of Darkness is great.
It is fucking great. And did you ever see the deleted scene as the alternate ending where fucking Bruce Campbell, he ends up sleeping like too long, and then he ends up like at the end of the world with a long ass beard?
Yes.
Yes. He doesn't know what bro, that is so funny. Like he wakes up and he's like, what the fuck? And he's got this long ass beard. Like, dude, you just fucked up, bro. You ended up sleeping through everything. That is funny. I mean, it would have been, I understand why they didn't put it as the real ending, but just to film it is pretty fucking funny.
Imagine if that was the real ending, how much more epic that movie would have been.
I mean, yeah. Dude, you know, what's the director of that movie again?
Sam Raimi.
He directed Darkman.
Yes.
Okay. That's another slept on movie. But all right, let's get back to business.
The Mill, okay? The Mill.
Yes.
Okay, right off the bat, they hear something, and this stupid fucking kid. Dude, there was no reason for this kid to be in this movie.
Yes, the Spider-Man guy. Sorry.
There is
I know with the teeth.
no reason. Right when I saw this kid, I'm like, are you serious? You got to throw a kid in here? There were some things that were thrown into this reboot that I was just, come on. I know you're trying to make something, you're trying to make it different, but you're trying to pay homage. But the thing is, like, there's a lot of reboots out there that add extra things to the movie that they just add it just to add it so it can be different. And this was the same thing.
It looked like they got the teeth from Spirits. Like,
Oh,
that's how bad the teeth is. Like, come on, bro. Like, really? You
right.
really gonna do this? Okay. And then so they finally meet the sheriff, right? Mm-hmm. And as they meet the sheriff, Jessica Biel, who plays as Erin, goes in and she calls the police while the other people are with the sheriff. And there's a guy in a wheelchair, right? There's a guy in a wheelchair.
So she goes to the house. She goes past the mill to a house, which is out in the middle of like a valley.
Yeah.
So, and dude, I'll give the reboot this, man. That house was so cool looking with the pillars, and I liked how they did the random cinematography pieces and random like just shots of the house.
Oh, with the light behind the house.
Behind it.
Like, that was good. That was good. That was pretty. That was probably one of the best scenes, actually, which is kind of pathetic, but that was cool. That was It was a great, epic fucking scene with the light behind the house, and it's like, whoa.
How they always would randomly cut to the house and have like an eerie score, and that house is just so creepy looking, like and decrepit. It's just perfect,
dude. So the old guy in the wheelchair. I thought it was, dude, bro. I was eating soup. At the time, and it was the part where he's changing his colostomy bag, and it was like, dude, this is like the worst time to eat like clam chowder right now. And I put like hella hot sauce in my clam chowder, and I was just like, fuck, man, really? They're doing that. And then Aaron comes in, aka Jessica Biel, and he's like, I need some help here. And he's like changing his colostomy bag, and he's like, pick me up. And then he's like, bro, he picks her up, or she picks him up, and he's like helicoptering feels on her ass, dude. And that part, I was like, oh my god, dude.
With a creepy look on his face, he's like,
yeah, with the creepy ass look on his face. Straight up cop and feels, dude. I had that in my notes, cop and feels. All right, so
grope buns. He's groping buns.
Groping buns, cop and feels. So basically, so basically at this moment, our favorite friend Kemper gets axed for the first time for being nosy, and this is like the first time that you see Leatherface. So my question to you, what did you think of this Leatherface in this movie?
I liked the Leatherface. Okay. I liked the Leatherface. The original movie, the Leatherface busts out of the door, grabs the girl, and then closes the door. All right, epic scene.
The first scene where he closes the door was way better. This one was pathetic.
Everything in the original is better. That's all we're gonna say right now. There's no reason to say any different. But I like the original because there was barely any score going on. It was all silence. But this one was he flies open the door, smacks him in the back of the head with like a meat mallet, I guess.
Yeah.
And then
I thought it was an axe.
Grabs him and drags him and then slams the door shut.
Yeah, and it was like, all right, whatever.
It was okay. Yeah, okay. We knew this was going to happen somehow, but I did like the Leatherface character in the reboot. I'm not saying that this movie's excellent because of that, but it's not an excellent movie. But he was cool. I liked him. He was burly guy. I wish he had more high pitched screams though, like ah, like the other.
Dude, he sounded hella funny when he would like get hurt. He's like, oh, like, it was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I like put that in my notes. Like him screaming was like made him sound pathetic. Like, dude, come on, bro, you're Leatherface. Don't sound like that, bro. Like, put some fucking voice in that. You know what I mean? So okay, so let's go back. So sheriff makes them. Oh, so Kemper gets axed, and then let's talk about the sheriff real quick. This sheriff is an iconic sheriff. He's an iconic actor because he is actually, if you're a Stanley Kubrick fan, he is the drill sergeant from what movie?
I'm sorry, dude.
The sergeant in this movie.
Yes.
The sheriff in this movie is a sergeant from a very popular Stanley Kubrick movie.
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket. And this actor, what is the actor's name? I think he'll be forever be known for his scene in Full Metal Jacket because honestly, Stanley Kubrick was such a great director. Having him play as a drill sergeant was like one of the best roles you could ever fit on any character ever. He was the one that made Private Piles go crazy, dude. Remember when Private Piles goes crazy and he fucking looks him in the eye and fucking blows his brains out? Dude, that scene was, that's a fucking scene that just stays with you forever, dude.
R. Lee Ermey.
That's what his name is?
R. Lee Ermey.
Bro, that motherfucker has some wild ass eyebrows, bro.
Dude,
it looked like, bro.
Dude, they poke out.
Bro. Do you remember as a kid?
This.
Yes. Do you remember as a kid when they used to have those remote control 4x4 fucking they were fucking RC trucks, and like in the commercial they're going up fucking like rain like waterfalls, and on the tires they had like claws that came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but that motherfucker had the claws coming out of his fucking eyebrows out the tire. That's what it looked like.
Oh man. And you knew this guy, this sheriff right off the bat wasn't going to be any help whatsoever. He was going to be a part of the whole situation. You already knew.
The sheriff in this movie, besides Jessica Biel, I actually liked him more than Leatherface, just because of how fucking.
Oh, of course.
Just of how much of an asshole he was.
Well, he's the perfect actor for the sheriff, and
yeah.
And this movie is so predictable, it's ridiculous. But you know he's going to be a part of the whole situation. But I just like how just direct he is. I have some quotes. He's like right when he walks by the guy, he's like, "Get the fuck out of my way."
Oh, I know. And then he's like, he's like, "I would never disrespect a body like this. Who do you think I am?" He's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Don't put that fucking body in the backseat. Put it in the fucking trunk." I was like, "Gee, you just fucking like, what? What are you doing?" But yeah, he's
trying to get the body out of the van. He's like, "Why don't you help me out here, asshole?" He's like always like to cop a feel. He's another feely guy. He copped a feel on the dead body.
He's all, "She's still kind of wet. What'd you guys do?" I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh man. Hey, you know what was kind of funny though, bro? When they showed Leatherface sitting there with a sewing machine using his foot.
I know, what the fuck are you doing? Like, was this the first movie where you actually see Leatherface's face?
Yeah.
And that's it, right? You never ever see Leatherface's face in any of the other movies, right?
Not that I can remember.
He had a missing nose.
Right.
So, do you think he was born without a nose, or do you think...
They said he had some flesh-eating disease or something.
Dude, horror movie dad with that great noodle... the great noodle knowledge.
But, I would expect Leatherface to do all of his sewing by a needle and thread by hand, not using a sewing machine where you got to press your foot.
He made him look so...
He's sitting big ass bloody boots and his he's going think I'm like, come on, dude. Leatherface doesn't use a sewing machine. He uses a hand.
Especially in that fucking dark ass fucking dungeon. It's almost like if you went to like a fucking swingers party and you went to the fucking dungeon and like they had the dungeon master using a sewing machine to fucking use like make people fucking flags to say like I'm done, like a safe word or something like that. Like what the fuck? Like what are you doing? Like just tell him to fucking knock it off, dude. Stop being so vanilla.
My grandma used a sewing machine like that, man. I'm not going to take this guy seriously. Or
He used the sewing machine that you stepped on.
Right, he's got the pedal power, bro. It's like his foot's going.
Do you think that Leatherface held a fucking needle in his mouth and like kept the fucking little string through his like while he's doing it, he had a needle and he's like fucking keeping the needle in his mouth with the thread still like hooked like.
Hey, also something about this dungeon is where the hell is all the water coming from?
Yeah, what the fuck is the water thing? I don't get that.
See some pipes leaking in certain spots, right? But it's like raining in there.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't get that.
What do you have going on in this house?
Bro, do you remember the first time that you see the dungeon, the basement, the cellar, and there's this weird ginger guy's face. It's like this floppy ginger guy's face with his bifocals still on. Like he still has his fucking stupid glasses on. It's like really, you really took his face off, and you used a fat ginger guy, and you have the fucking bifocals, little glasses still hooked onto his face, bro. Like really, like what the fuck? Dude, you know what I'm talking about, right? It had a fat guy. He's like this.
Yes, yes, I do.
And I'm like,
what up?
El Pokemon is in the building. Yo, El Pokemon, what is up, dude?
So, but I don't know, man. I guess him hooking up the other guy and putting salt in his wound was pretty good too, but I don't know. Okay, where are we at? We kind of jumped around. We talked about the sheriff's eyebrows.
We're at the part where
my own notes here.
So we're at the part where we finally get to see Leatherface basement, and we see basically everything that's in there. You were talking about him being like he used the sewing machine. Like,
right.
What the fuck? All right, so we find out that we see Leatherface, and he actually hooks Kemper up, and he like picks him up off the ground. And
uh-oh. Can you hear me, bro? I lost sound from you, man. Can you hear me? Weird. Hello? Yo. He went mute? Okay, so it's not just me. Kenny, stop talking. I can't hear you. I can't hear you anymore. You went mute, man. Neither can anybody else. It's just... So, we still can't hear you, bro. So we did go mute. I thought it was my phone. All right. We cannot hear you at all. Zero. Nothing. Nope. All right. So Kenny, we lost him. He went mute, and you can only hear me. So he's going to sign back out and go back in. Kenny usually always has the technical difficulty problems here. So we are talking Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot 2003. We are introducing ourselves to the dungeon from the movie, and that's where we're at. So once Kenny gets back on, we will do this. Final boys, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Waiting for Dinero to get back onto our live. We are discussing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 reboot. So right now we're halfway through the movie. If you haven't seen it, spoiler alert for sure. Okay, this is your favorite movie ever with your favorite final girl ever. Well, I can agree about being a top final girl for sure. Jessica Biel is the real deal. So, Kate Dinero's getting back on, but I did not know your favorite movie ever, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, huh? Wow. Can I hear you say something? I can, dude, don't mess around. I can hear the
How did
feedback.
you know? How did you know?
Because I heard the feedback from the background.
Oh, man. All right.
So you're going to have to say all that over again because right when you started talking, and we have this Final Boys joined us.
What's up, Final Boys? Hold on. My favorite movie ever with my favorite final girl ever. Dude, let me just tell you, we were just explaining earlier how hot Jessica Biel was, walking around with them tight jeans and the crop top that was always moist. And you know she wasn't wearing a bra, man. So
born in '98. Okay. You're dating me.
So what was I talking about before? I was
you were talking about what's his name getting strung up.
Kemper
doesn't get hooked up. Kemper's in the
so Kemper gets hooked up, right?
No.
And he gets
the blonde-haired guy gets hooked up. What's his name?
Yeah, no. But there's a part where Kemper basically he gets hooked up upside down.
Oh, okay, yes, okay.
And there was a box that falls, and it was an engagement ring.
Yeah,
and Leatherface, aka what's his name? Oh shit, Hewitt, something Hewitt. I forget what his name is, but
doesn't matter.
He basically takes fishing camo just joined. What's going on? Thank you for joining.
My brother Richard.
Hell freaking yeah. So
brother-in-law.
So I was saying basically Kemper was gonna pop the question to Aaron. He doesn't get to do that because he's dead. And Leatherface takes the ring and we also what?
And you know what? Who the fuck cares if he had a ring or not? Who cares? I
know. Why did you even write that into the story? Like, what the fuck? You're dead anyway.
He was going to propose. Oh, man, so sentimental. I don't give a shit. Let's go.
And that's why I love you. All right. So we finally get to see, like, kind of a cool scene, another scene where, it was the sewing scene. Where Leatherface actually took off Kemper's face, and right. You see him go into the tackle box. He's like a tackle box full of ears, and like he's trying to figure out what kind of ear he wants to put with Kemper's face. That was pretty gnarly. And we did talk about this was the first movie where you see Leatherface's face without the mask, and you had that great knowledge, and you said that. He had a flesh-eating disease. Hold on. Final Boys says, in the deleted scenes, Aaron reveals she's pregnant. And they swapped it out for the engagement ring scene. That's why she wasn't drinking or smoking. Damn. What is this good knowledge?
Well, it's his favorite movie, he said. So, or she. Final Boys. I'm guessing it's a he. So, sorry. I don't know.
No, this movie was definitely, I thought it was the first reboot, but I guess it's the second one. And
the first reboot.
Well, first reboot. Yeah, that's right. It's the first reboot. And I mean, you can't go wrong with Jessica Biel. I mean, she's so damn fine. Like, man, like, dude, there was a few scenes, man, where they were like, the outfit that they had on her was for a reason. And they did a great job on that. Amen.
I figured you were a dude taking her. Because I can't see the picture.
Oh, I'm a he. Well, hey, my bad. Hey, we all agree that Jessica Biel was fucking the shit in this movie. There's a feature-length making documentary on the DVD and Blu-ray. That's how I know this. You know what? This movie was... We'll talk about that when we get to our final review. But right now, we are at the part where... Andy confronts... So Andy and Aaron are inside of the house. And the guy in the wheelchair rolls up and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing in my house?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "We're just trying to find our friends, blah, 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 blah. We'll be out." And he's all, "You ain't going nowhere." And he got his cane, right? And he goes, bam, bam, bam. And so his cane is basically telling Leatherface, like, "Come the fuck upstairs right now." Leatherface comes through. They start running. And dude, how cliche. How many fucking scenes do you have to see in a horror movie while they run outside and somebody doesn't have a dryer and they have sheets? It's always running through fucking sheets. And it's like you don't know what's behind you. They're running in slow motion and all of a sudden takes off his leg. And then bloody sheets.
Of course.
Bloody sheets. Am I having a Brother Lynch moment right now?
You are. You are.
Bloody sheets.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Friday the 13th uses sheets hanging. Halloween uses sheets hanging scene.
Not Final Destination. The one Alexandra Aja movie with the fucking the French movie with that ultra gore movie. Damn it.
Oh, High Tension.
High Tension.
Yep. So many sheets out to dry, hanging.
Oh shit! Nutpack is in the building.
Oh shit!
Let's go. So Josh, we can all agree that if we're gonna do a horror movie, that we definitely need at least two things. We need to have a van. We need to have a bunch of horny couples smoking marijuana, going to a concert, almost crashing into a fucking person that is half dead. They kill themselves. And then at some point of the movie, we're going to have us running through the backyard where they don't have a dryer and it's just bed sheets. And someone gets either sawed or stabbed and blood skeets on the fucking sheets.
So this is the remake, by the way. Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, reboot in 2003. We're not talking the original. However, the original is coming into the conversation a lot because the original, in my opinion, and I believe in Kenny's opinion, is 100 times better. So either we're talking the reboot right now. So, you know what? I gotta hand it to the one scene that when Leatherface puts on Temper's or what's his name? Kemper.
Yeah.
Kemper's face, looks at Jessica Biel.
Thank you.
You too, bro. Bless you, bro.
Thank you.
When he puts on Kempler's face and shows Jessica Biel, I thought that was fucking awesome, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Turned and looks at her and his eyes are wide. He's like, and he's like, in his head, he's like, "I'm wearing your boyfriend's face."
He's like, "Come to the dick."
That part was so fucking cool, bro. I love that scene.
Oh my god, dude! I'm like,
I want to give a drink to that scene because that was actually just that motion to where he's like this, Kenny. He's like this.
Bro, I don't know why you look like Ben Roethlisberger right now. Like when you did that, you look like Big Ben, dude.
Big Ben, I'll take it. You've
what?
You've called me him before, dude, in different scenarios.
Yeah, you definitely got the Big Ben look.
But
all right, so what's that?
For that, I gotta take a drink for that.
Check this out. Look at this.
What you got going on here? Sesh?
Yeah.
Moscow Mule Sesh cocktail meets Seltzer. Okay. I was reading, and that was good. I read that backwards, by the way.
Damn straight.
Look at my shirt, you know.
We all know who that is, dude.
Right? But it's backwards.
Wait, hold on. What's the overall thoughts of the reboot? And I feel like The Hills Have Eyes would really fit into this conversation. You know what? I'll tell you right now. I've seen both Hills Have Eyes, and Alexandra Aja's reboot of Hills Have Eyes was fucking ultra violent, dude.
It was
that one took it to the next level, bro.
I actually like the reboot better than the original for that.
And you know what? I actually will agree with you on that, because remember how in The Hills Have Eyes they had the Nuketown. They were the one with the original Nuketown, dude.
Right.
Shout out to Call of Duty, Black Ops, for creating Nuketown.
So Nutpack, you'll have to wait a little bit until you get our final review.
Wait, hold on. Final. Speaking of final, Final Boy says one of the most brutal theatrical experiences ever for the Hills Have Eyes reboot. That's what we want to know, because, dude, there's a scene in a trailer in that movie that I can't say it because I don't want to spoil it, but we all know what happens, dude. I think I don't want to say it, but that shit was fucking gnarly as fuck.
Since this Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot is the topic of our discussion, at the end we'll break down our true thoughts and our true rating of the movie. Right now,
so let's get to the nitty gritty. Okay, hold on.
Here.
Okay, so we see Leatherface. Okay, so Andy gets his legs sawed off while he's running through the six with my woes, and then he was really running through the six with my woes, and he got his legs cut off.
So I was laughing. Go ahead.
And then remember in the beginning of the movie, it has like this found footage like thing, and he's like, "Oh, I believe there's scratch marks here, and then there's a chunk of hair here, and it looks like nails." And so that's why we find out, bro. I fucking cringed when I saw all those nails come off his hand. I was like, ah! I was like, fuck that. Oh, Nutpack says he ain't got no woadies. But he was definitely running through his six with his woes. He tried to, at least. And then, off with his leg.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Let's fast forward. Okay. So
he hooks the dude up and then puts salt on the wound.
Yeah. Was that like because you know that they're cannibals.
Flavor.
Was he trying to get some salt in that flesh to make it nice to eat later?
Yep, tenderize it a little bit.
They never actually, in this reboot, they never went into the whole fact of being cannibals, I think. I think they never showed it. They only emphasized the inbreeding, and the genetic deformation of the inbreeding, and what happens when you fuck your brother, you fuck your sister, you fuck your mom, or whatever the fuck. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
What's the deal with this family hanging like rotten meat everywhere? Like, they're not eating rotten meat because they'll die from it, but they like hang meat and let it rot and just sit in their kitchen. Like, I don't understand. Like, how could you live with that smell, and how could you like eat meat like that without dying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you get like botulism, I think. You
right.
Get fucking all sorts of hepatitis shit. I don't know, but they apparently are not good cannibals, because if I was a cannibal, even though I like my steak rare, I'm not trying to die, so I'd probably fry that shit. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, fry it.
Yeah, they ain't no Hannibal Lecters, bro.
Yeah. Which movie was when Hannibal Lecter has the person alive and then he fucking he fry pans his brain? Oh my god. Which one was that?
That's the movie called Hannibal.
Oh, was it Red Dragon or
second one?
Hannibal Rising?
No, it's Hannibal, the second.
Oh shit! Hold on. We have
Actually,
a
it's the
very special,
third
very,
one.
very
Oh,
special person joining us. Elizabeth O'Hagan is now here. We are about I don't know, halfway through the movie, right? We're about
no,
halfway.
a little bit more.
A little bit more. Okay. So we got carried away, and we got to go back to the movie. So where are we right now?
So we're talking about what's his name being strung up and salt in the wound.
Yes,
But
yes, yes. So okay, so the sheriff.
right, I'm getting back to the
So
sheriff.
Aaron is ecstatic. Her friend's being killed. I was reading the book. Sorry, no worries. It's all to the good. Thank you
Yeah,
for
of
joining, and you know your presence is always welcome here, Elizabeth.
course, Elizabeth.
So Erin goes back to the hippie van, and she's basically like, "We got to get the fuck out of here. We got to get the fuck out of here." And then the sheriff comes. This scene I liked because this scene made me cringe heavily because she is crying to the sheriff saying like, "Yo, like my friend's getting killed. Please help us. I'm so happy you're here." Like she's like bawling. And this motherfucker, fucking asshole, takes his fucking flashlight like a real cop. Like, you know what? I'm gonna say it right now. Like most cops that I've met in my entire life, I would say more than half never liked me, and I didn't like them. But there are still some good cops out there. But anyway, let's go back to the subject. He fucking takes a flashlight, and what's the first thing he does? Like she's pleading for her life. Like, thank you for helping me. And he takes his flashlight and goes, "Well, what's this? You guys smoking a little doobie?" And she's like, "What the fuck?" Like, he's like, "Get outside right now, face down." And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, dude. And this is why, like, they casted the sheriff in this movie, like, nailed his role. Nailed it.
Ermey.
Yeah, he nailed it. He did a great job. Her acting was so good. Yeah, yeah. And Jessica Biel, Aaron, was very good too because that whole scene was just like it made you fucking feel like, damn, I'm in the car with them and now I'm getting fucked. And like this guy is a fucking lunatic psychopath.
Right.
What are we gonna fucking do? You know? And that's when a scene with Morgan. And Morgan, yes, R.I.P. He actually passed away.
Yep.
R.I.P. to the real one. Yeah, I'll take a drink to that one. R.I.P.
Ermey.
There's a scene with, and this is another good scene, like, you know, where Kenny's house is haunted. Yes, we know that. We've already gone through this. And I have my door closed actually, so I can't hear anything that breaks. So if I find anything that breaks later, then fuck it. There's a scene where the sheriff and they're with Morgan, and he knows Morgan is kind of the weak link. Morgan is like the sissy. He has no girlfriend. He's just like, and I'm not saying if you don't have a girlfriend you're a sissy. He's just that one guy. Like he's awkward. He's sweaty. He's nervous. He's just that guy. And so he tells him, and dude, this scene, oh my God. He's like, how did she kill herself? Show me. And he gives him the gun. And he was like this. He's like, nah. He's all, she didn't kill herself like that. The gun went through here. So show me what she did. And he's like, what do you mean? He's all, show me what she did. And he puts the gun in his mouth. And he's like, I've never seen anybody kill themselves without putting their finger on the trigger. Mm-hmm. And then, dude, once he gets the chance, then boom! Dude, we all knew the gun didn't have any ammo, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And we're just like this. We're like, you fucking idiot.
And I like how Biel was saying not to shoot him, but the red-haired chick was saying to shoot him. I just like that the two people giving him different advice the entire time, making him even more confused of what to do. So, but yeah, we all knew the gun was me.
He actually really threw up on the gun.
Mhm.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting. And so this part was what, like, dude, when that sheriff pulls out the real gun and like points it at his head, I was like, whoa, bro. I was like, dude, you're fucked. You're
Yeah.
fucked, bro. And I was so cringed. I was like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. And then he pulls the trigger. I was like, fuck. You know, fucked up, bro. You know, fucked up, right? It was almost like in Menace to Society in that one scene where he's being interviewed by the fucking detective and he's got the lamp in front of his face and the whole night the guy goes, you know, you done fucked up, right? You know, you done fucked up. And in that movie, the guy who does that is actually the guy from Predator. You know that?
Which guy from Predator?
In Menace to Society, remember
No,
when
which guy from Predator?
the brother man.
You talking Mac?
Mac.
Are you talking Mac?
I'm talking Mac.
Sweaty head Mac.
Sweaty head Mac. Look it up.
Mac.
Oh wow, we got Lexcellent. Oh wait,
Just bro.
Lexcellent. Sup, Lex? Thank you for joining. We're talking about we're talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the reboot.
I was testing you.
Yeah, you were.
Sweaty head Mac.
Sweaty head Mac. Remember when he kills the pig? He thought he got him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So then he drives in the car with him or whatever, and this is when he tells him about they were going to Leonard Skinner, and he asks the sheriff if he wants a ticket, and he's like, "Is that a bribe?" And he smacks him across the face with the liquor bottle and smashes it on his face in the back of the car.
And,
so,
and his teeth come out. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was cool.
All right, hold on. Let's see where we're at. Let's see. Sheriff.
Right. Now where are we at, man? I think we're at the chase at least.
All right, hold on.
Where they put a couch in front of the door and that'll stop Leatherface. I'll just put a couch there. He won't get through.
Hold on. So after this scene, when Morgan is being taken by the sheriff, you see Leatherface again, and he attacks the hippie van, and that's when Aaron and her ginger friend, and I think it's Aaron, Ginger. It's just Aaron and Ginger. Yeah, it's Aaron. What happened to the ginger girl?
You know what? I don't even remember.
Wait, hold on. Raul the boy just joined.
Pepper.
Yo, what's up, Raul the boy? Thank you for joining us, and we are talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot that came out in 2003, and we're about like 75% through the movie, and there's spoiler alert. So if you haven't seen it, hey, it is what it is, man.
Pepper is her name. I don't know. She gets killed off.
She gets killed off screen. Okay.
That's what we don't remember. That's what
okay. You know what? That was bullshit. You know what? If I was going to the movies now, I wanted to see Pepper get that fucking get killed.
You know, you want to see every character that dies. You want to actually see them die, especially in horror movies. And I'm a big advocate for that. A lot of times back in the 80s, and this is not 80s, but 80s, they would.
Raul the boy, yes.
I'm talking. Would have had a lot.
I'm reading the comments.
What's the comment? Only thing I dislike
about said Raul the boy, so I gave him a shout out.
Face happens.
All right, hold on. Final Boy says it's the only thing I disliked about the movie. That's when the reveal of the boyfriend's face happens, though. Final Boy says she's the equivalent of to Pam. They definitely should have showed her death. What do you mean to Pam?
I was saying that 80s movies, a lot of them had a lot of off-screen kills, which I can't stand the off-screen stuff, but I understand why they did it in the 80s because low budgets, all right? Budgets were very
Hold on, I want to give one shout out. Hold on, if she's still here, let me check. Oh, no, never mind. She left. Pam from the original, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's Raul, Roberta's brother. Oh, okay, cool. Nice.
Nice. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you for joining. Hey, we are having a great time. It's been a while. Me and Josh are definitely enjoying our Friday night. We're actually out of what's the word? Like, we're not used to doing a Friday night D3, so we're a little bit loose right now. So hey, fuck it, why not? Hey, fuck it.
Okay, I want to make my point.
Go ahead.
All right. Trying to say for the third time, and then we'll read the comments after my point.
All right.
The 80s had a lot of off-screen kills, which pissed me off. But the reason why they did is because of low budgets, and they couldn't show on-screen kills a lot because they didn't have money in the budget. But when you're doing something like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot and you have the money for it, kill everybody on screen, please. And that's all. Okay.
We'll get to Morgan, too, because there was a scene with Morgan that I was very fucking disappointed about. And I was almost so disappointed that I wanted to turn my fucking TV off. It's like, it was almost like, it was like a tease. It was like, you have the best fucking kill in the movie. Fuck it. You know what? We're going to go straight to it. We're going to fucking fast forward through the bullshit. All right? There is a fucking scene, right, where we find out Morgan's still alive, right? And then all of a sudden, Morgan and Aaron are going through, and they're running through the woods. They're running through the sticks with their woes, right? And then all of a sudden, right, there's this scene, and there was a very cringy scene. They were cut because of, ratings. You can see the Morgan scene extended. You already know what I'm talking about. Wow. Okay. All right. So there's a very good scene where Morgan tries to be the protagonist. Morgan all of a sudden tries to be the protagonist, and he tries to help Aaron. And you know what? Throughout the whole movie, Morgan was a bitch. He always wanted to do the easy way. He always wanted to go the easy way out. He wanted to dump the body. He wanted to, just avoid any complication. And he was actually pretty smart. He was a coward, but he was kind of smart. You know what I mean? Just saying.
He wasn't a coward, though.
In this part, he wasn't a coward.
He would have killed. He was gonna kill the freaking sheriff with the gun too. Ain't no coward, man.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
Morgan,
he was not a coward. He was actually a risk taker. He was a risk taker. Let me rewind that back.
He's the one who was on our side.
You know what? From the beginning, he wanted to get rid of the body. He was a risk taker. Can I take that back? He was no coward. He was no coward. But I was so mad. So mad.
Was an idiot. Smart, but go ahead. Okay. Continue.
Okay. No. You say, because you were going to say something.
No, I said he was smart, but then he became an idiot at the end. And you explain the scene.
So there's a scene where Aaron is locked in like this little closet, and she has got all these rats on her. Ugh, that was a pretty. I hate rats. She had like 6 or 7 rats on her, and she gets exposed, and like you see fucking the Texas. You see the Texas Leatherface's hands just ripped through the it was like jacks. It was like jacks from Mortal Kombat. It was like boom, and then gotcha. Like I was surprised he didn't give her the jacks, bam, 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 because he got her so good. And so as he grabs her, Morgan tries to be the protagonist. And we're like, yeah, Morgan, let's fucking go, bro. The fucking chainsaw's on the ground. And I was like, pick it up, bro. Pick it up. Just get him. Hit his knees. Like, do something. Kill him, bro. And all of a sudden, they fuck up, right? And Leatherface gets up. He fucking pulls him up, puts him on the fucking, he puts him on the chandelier. And it's the ultimate kill, bro. It's like he's dangling. You don't know what the fuck is going on. I was gonna say you don't know what the fuck is going on, but you know what's going on. You see the chainsaw, and he's about to do the motherfucking banana split on his ass. And like it only shows like 2 seconds, and I was like, motherfucker, I'm gonna turn this shit off right now. I wanted to see that, and I was so mad.
Have you seen Terrifier?
I haven't, but Bobby Bubblebath told me about a scene that is very
That will make you feel
popular.
that will make you feel better about a chainsaw going through a crotch.
Okay.
Just letting you, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but Terrifier, I would recommend as well. I recommended it to Bobby Bubblebath. So don't let him tell you that he was the discoverer because I was.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Fishing Camo said that that movie's fucked.
It is fucked.
Anniversary. Hold on, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. They should release the 20th anniversary unrated cut steelbook. Yes, I agree. And you know what? I'm so happy that Final Boys joined our conversation, and that's actually one of his favorite horror movies ever. This is like pretty fucking cool, man.
Perfect.
I'm actually that's really making my night right now.
Bobby
Bobby Bubblebath. Bobby Bubblebath is a reviewer on Letterboxd, and he actually has really good reviews. If you're not on Letterboxd, Elizabeth, you should definitely check it out. I think you, as a movie guru, because she's watched plenty of movies, you should definitely join Letterboxd because I think it's something that you would really, truly enjoy because you really love movies, and I'm
It's a
really happy that, like, you know, wait, I saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I immediately had to join. I'm happy about it too.
yeah.
So you joined Letterboxd too, Final
No.
Boys?
No, he joined our live.
Oh, he joined our live. Yeah, sorry, my brain is.
Final. It's perfect that you joined because you got all the insider info. I appreciate that. It helps
Yeah.
us a little.
Elizabeth O'Hagan says, "What is Letterboxd?" Please explain, Josh.
And so it's letterboxed. So letterboxd.com. Letterboxd.com. It's a movie like review site. It's kind of like IMDb, but I think it's better. It has all the movies. Every single movie is on there. You can write reviews. You can write star ratings. You can have your favorite movies. You can create your own list, etc. But I'm on there as Horror Movie Dad, and Bobby Bubblebath is one of our friends. He's on there too. Basically, Bobby Bubblebath hates almost every movie he watches, and he's got a pretty good edge to him. So if he
Wait,
likes a movie,
Final Boy says, "I'm on Letterboxd too, though. Same username. Where y'all see I'm not lying." Okay, so Horror Movie Dad, add Final Boys, and then you can share.
check it out. Check it out. Your name's Final Boys. All right, Final Boys.
Yeah.
I'm searching for you right now because I use Letterboxd for everything. That's
Okay. I think Elizabeth would really like Letterboxd too because she's like a movie guru, and I think Letterboxd is a really good site for everybody to just fucking just get their knowledge about movies, man.
It's underrated for sure. Yes. Okay. Final Boys. I'm on your Letterboxd right now. He has the Texas Chainsaw Massacre as his favorite film, #1.
Let's go. Let's go,
So
man. Let's
right
go.
now, I am following you. I am Horror Movie Dad on here. So you are now.
He says yes. Fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb both suck compared to Letterboxd. I'm telling you, this site is very underrated, very underutilized, and it actually was started off in Europe, and that's why it's probably not as popular over here, but it's extremely popular in Europe. So, but it has every movie you can ever think of. You search for it, it's there. So, but
well, this is awesome, dude. Josh or Horror Movie Dad, you got a new, follower. You guys got Letterboxd credit. I think Elizabeth, I think you should join Letterboxd. Horror teams constantly forming. Yes, I'll drink to that. Thank you. And it's good. It's good to see you, Elizabeth. I know you've been gone for a while. I'm glad that you're back. I mean, we've been gone for a while. Shit, it's been what, 3 weeks?
It's been about 3 weeks, dude. It's been about 3 weeks, man. So, but I got a shitload of reviews on here. I star rate every movie I watch, but I only write extensive reviews about the horror movies I watch. So,
all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward.
Yes.
Right, so we have our final destination with Aaron.
Let's end here. Let's get to the.
I think that another good name for this movie besides the Texas Chainsaw Massacre should have been called Titties in the Meat Freezer.
Hey, you know know what? You know what I gotta say about this? And this is I'm gonna go the Dinero route right now. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be Dinero right now. Okay.
All right, go. Shoot it from the hip.
So we all know Dinero and his love of the ladies, and he speaks out on it a lot. Okay. Jessica Biel's a hottie, right? She's in that meat freezer. Okay, in between the meat and like in the torso of that thing, and she's all cold and she's shivering, and you see she's got the wife beater and the tank top on. I'm like, where are the nipples? The cold nipples.
I saw them.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
I think she had on like extra padding, but those nipples came out, bro. Okay. That's why I said titties in the meat freezer.
There you go.
I mean, that was like, come on, bro. Like eating my popcorn back in 2002 or 2003. Like, you know, come on, bro. Like her in the meat freezer with all those carcasses. Like Leatherface is going crazy, and like you see her, dude. She wore that outfit so well, man. Like I'm just surprised. Like, wait, what happened? She's got some big ass ears, though. I don't think I was focused on the ears. I don't think I was focused on them.
Elizabeth, I'm so sorry. I never looked at her ears. Okay?
I've never looked at her ears.
I'll make sure, though. I'm gonna look at her ears next time to make sure. I'm gonna fact check the ears.
Does she have Dumbo ears?
Don't
tell me she has Dumbo ears.
We have to fact check Jessica Biel's ears now.
Just go on Google. Just do Google search Jessica Biel Dumbo ears. You know, I'm surprised. They're so big that Leatherface never sawed one of her ears off.
Wait.
Speaking of ears, dude, I am currently watching American Horror Story 1983. Is it 1984 or 1983?
Dude, all these pictures of Jessica Biel that I'm Google searching, she has her hair down. I can't see her goddamn.
But dude, Mr. Jangles from American Horror Story fucking loves cutting off people's ears. And I'm sure he would have loved Jessica Biel. What was it? What was it? 1984 or 1983?
84? I don't know.
American Horror Story.
Okay. I just Google searched Jessica Biel ears.
Okay.
And she does have some big ass earlobes, bro.
Really? Oh, she has big earlobes?
Yeah.
Oh, so she doesn't have like big ears like this. She has big earlobes.
Dude, they're pretty big. They're pretty big for the proportionate of her head.
Bro, who's the guy on NFL Network that has the fucking big ass Dumbo ears?
NFL Network.
Okay, hold on. All right, everybody.
Think of that real quick. I got to get my charger to plug in my phone. So,
so I'm gonna be an entertainer.
You're gonna be an entertainer.
All right, guys.
2 minutes.
All right, guys. So, question of the day for whoever is watching right now. If you had to pick one that had to go, all right, would you rather pick sweet tarts or nerds? I want to know right now. One has got to go. Sweet tarts or nerds? See if you guys are still watching. Might as well ask something. I'll give you my answer after you guys give you your answer.
All right. I got that 20% warning on my phone. So
hold on. When you're okay, we got 50-50. Sweet tarts for the shit. Sweet tarts. Okay, nerds. So I asked, one's got to go forever, and I said either nerds or sweet tarts.
Oh, dude.
Final Boy says nerds got to go. Elizabeth O'Hagan says sweet tarts got to go.
Why didn't you make a horror movie theme? One's got to go, bro. What is this?
Nerds are bum. Have you ever had nerds ropes? Have you ever had nerds clusters? Have you ever had those? They're so
No.
fucking good. Oh, you're missing out, bro. Oh my god. Imagine like sour ropes with nerds. Shock tarts. What the fuck are shock tarts?
Oh, dude, what? You haven't had shock tarts? Yeah, you have.
No, they're a shock
Yeah,
tart.
you have. Yeah,
Shock
you've had
tarts?
shock tarts, dude.
Not
Don't
sweet tart,
start.
shock tarts.
Yes.
Bro, do you remember going to the mall? Do you remember going to the mall, going to the sweet factory? Remember the
Yes.
sweet factory? What
Yes.
candy was your favorite fucking candy at the sweet factory? You're slacking, Kenny. Well, I haven't. Okay, we will get to that.
Hey,
I'll tell you mine. You tell me yours.
dude, the sour watermelons.
Yes! Yes!
I still get those at
That's
the movie theater.
That's the first thing I went to at every sweet factory. I got the biggest bag, I got the biggest tongs, and I went to the fucking sour watermelons. They're so good.
You just said you got the biggest tongs. That was hilarious. I got the biggest tongs, bro.
That's what they are, the biggest tongs.
Yeah. Right.
All right, hold on. All right. So where are we at right now?
So we're at the
titties in the
end
meat
here.
freezer. We're talking about Jessica Biel's titties, and then we went to how big her ears are.
Yeah, right.
So how big are her ears?
They are disproportionate to her head. I'll say that much. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow.
They are on the big side, and thanks to Elizabeth for letting us know, because we never would have known.
All right, so I'm gonna start wrapping things up real quick, and I want to get to the part. You want to get to the pork? You want to get to the pork? I'm gonna get to the part where Jessica Biel, aka Aaron, aka Titty Meat Freezer, aka Big Earlobes, escape finally, and then she's like on the fucking road, and all of a sudden another cliche moment, another cliche horror moment. How many times have you left something evil and you get stopped by a fucking big rig?
Pee Wee Herman.
I mean, E.T.
Pee Wee Herman. Where else? Jay and Silent Bob.
Maximum Overdrive.
There's a lot of those. That's a good movie.
Mac and Me.
Mac and Me.
Benji.
Joyride. Good job, Elizabeth. Joyride.
Benji. Yeah. Do you remember Benji?
Yes.
The OG team.
Yeah.
All right.
So all right.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty. All right.
Hey, how many times? Okay, we're going to nitty gritty, and I'll let you talk, and then I'll tell you my little gripe with how Jessica Biel kind of attacks Leatherface.
Transformers. That is facts.
Right. Dude, how many times is Jessica Biel going to chop on Leatherface's arm, and how many times is Leatherface just going to stand there while she does it?
Dude, him screaming sounds so funny, bro.
It's like he just stood there with his arm out and is like, "Yes, please keep chopping my arm off." Like he didn't even fight back. It was like, what the fuck's going on? Anyway, go ahead.
The director got lazy. After spending like half of his budget on the first scene with the fucking blown out fucking head. He's like, all right, guys, we're gonna spend how much is the budget? 20 million. All right, we're gonna spend 18 million on the first scene where she blows her brains out.
All right, bro. Let's sit. Let them know how the movie ends. Let them all know.
All right, so basically, she goes into the big rig. She goes back to the gas station. There's apparently before in the movie there was a part where they were in the fifth wheeler with Gilbert Grape's mom, and there was a kid, and then she knew that the kid wasn't the mom, and then they call the phone. They're like, oh, you don't have a phone. And then all of a sudden, boom, bingo, bango. And then so Aaron is really sneaky. It's actually a real, big rig driver. He's like, yo, I got this girl. She's out of her mind. Like, please help her. And then this is the part, which is the best part of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And how the fuck do you know how to fucking hotwire a car? Like,
she said she knew. She said she learned it. She said she learned it in juvie. She learned it in juvie, I guess.
What? What?
Yeah, she learned.
What?
She learned how to hotwire a car in juvie. I don't understand that because there's
didn't.
Yeah, she said it because Pepper asked her how do you know how to do that? And she's like, I learned
Pepper
in
the
juvie.
ginger.
Yeah.
That nobody gave a fuck about, that got killed off scene.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Pepper. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Pepper.
Shouldn't even been in this movie.
Yeah, she was just a fill-in for sure.
You know what? I'm gonna create a T-shirt for everybody that loves the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot, and I'm gonna have a T-shirt that has Pepper's face on it, and it's gonna say "Fuck you, Pepper."
Is she gonna be wearing those stupid cowboy boots too?
Stupid cowboy boots, but she did wear a nice sundress. She did rock that well.
I don't care.
Okay, so where's the car in jail, boys? Where's the cars in jail, boys? The cars are fucking what race you're gonna go with. I don't know why you'd ask that question, but I guess who's running the car. But
right.
Yeah.
She said she said that she learned how to hotwire a car in juvie. And he says, where are the cars in jail? Yeah. That's what we said. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, well, did you just learn by someone telling you to do it? How do you hotwire cars in juvie?
Whatever car you're in is what race you're with. So if you go to jail and you're riding what car are you in, it's gonna be you're with the whites, you're with the blacks, you're with the Mexicans.
Richard and I were on point there. I knew exactly what he was talking about.
Okay,
that's the only reason why
I knew what you're talking about.
That's the only reason why I confused me. She's like, I learned how to hotwire cars in juvie. Like, you learned it in juvenile hall? How do you hotwire cars inside jail?
Yeah, but when someone asks you what car you're in jail, it means what race you're with. So I don't understand that
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
But anyways, so speaking of car, she finally hotwires the fucking police car, and she gets the sheriff to come outside. And let me tell you, she should have ran that motherfucker over 12 times.
I like that scene though when she kept going back and forth on him.
It was sweet. Yeah. It was sweet vindication. It was sweet vindication right there. And if it was me, I would have fucking ran that motherfucker over to like he would have been what's it called when you have orange juice? It's like you have non-pulpy, then you have some pulp. He would have been Grove Stand. That motherfucker would have been Grove Stand orange juice on that motherfucker. And dude, that's it, bro. Like, she got the kid, she drives away, and then fucking they go to the found footage, and then you see the last picture of fucking Leatherface, and then boom, it's the end of the movie.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give you my review right now. We're gonna go out of 5, right? Because that's what we always do.
Out of 5.
I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give this one a 2.75 out of 5.
Okay.
I would have given it a 3. But you guys got to do Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning from 2006. I remember watching that. And I remember that movie was way more violent and brutal than this one.
I will tell you right now, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning is better than this one, and I really like that movie. I really like the beginning. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the beginning a lot, actually.
I think I'm going to watch that movie.
A lot of people didn't. I was hoping you were going to say the beginning when you told me which one we were watching, but then you said the reboot. I was like, damn.
No, there was a scene in the beginning where he gets hung by a hook, and it's like super fucking
Yeah.
brutal.
Yeah, I've seen the unrated cut for the beginning. It's good, man. It's good.
So 2.75.
Okay. And why? Why 2.75?
They got the 0.75 for the headshot.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
And you know what? Jessica Biel is really good looking. She's very attractive. Um, you know, I feel like the sheriff carried the movie. I feel like the sheriff in this movie, rest in peace, was the best actor. I think Jessica Biel is the best looking. Um, I think they could have, you know, done a better job with the table, because I remember in the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre, when they all sat at the table, it really brought the cannibalism to the factor. Um, this movie had nothing to do with being a cannibal. Elizabeth O'Hagan says she's a no for me. She doesn't know, but big ears.
Big ears.
I haven't
All
seen
right.
her ears, but you know she was all right. She looked good. You know, um, would I suck her fart? Probably, but that's a story for another day.
Hey, you know what? I'll lick her ears. I won't suck her fart, bro.
Yeah, they swapped the table scene for the slaughterhouse. Ooh, good knowledge.
Okay, good
I
to know.
just thought the bone chairs. Remember the chairs that were made of bones?
Yeah.
Like, and like the whole scene, like I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like Elizabeth O'Hagan with the drunky face emoji. I
So,
mean, you know what? If I saw Jessica Biel in real life, would I ask her to like, hey yo, girl, hey yo, pull that hair back real quick so I can see them ears? The table
would
scene
she
in
do
the
it?
beginning, yes, that is true.
Would she do it?
I don't know. She would probably think I'm a jerk because she already knows that she has big ears. She'd probably say,
She's
"Fuck you,
probably got
asshole."
slammed. She probably got slammed for that a long time.
She'd be like, "Fuck you, asshole." I'm like, yeah, I tried. All right, horror movie dad review.
All right. So, um, I'll get out of 5. I'll give this a 2.5 out of 5. And
I gave it a 2.75. Okay.
yeah, and that's just a middle of the road rating. If it wasn't for the sheriff, if it wasn't for Jessica Biel, and if it was, I actually did like a few scenes in this movie. Besides those few scenes that I mentioned earlier, the sheriff and Biel, everything else was kind of just meh, like nah to me. So that's the only real thing that kept it alive for me was those three factors. And of course, I know Final Boys, this is his favorite movie. So, and I can see how it can be, but I still like the original 100 times better than the reboot. And that's it, man. That's it for me
Dude, I
right
want to I
there.
want to thank everybody for joining. You guys have been solid. Like halfway through, we got a bunch of viewers, and I want to thank everybody for joining, and we really appreciate that. And guess what? Sunday night, we're back at 9 p.m. and we're doing our best. Everybody who's here, let us know what are your top 3 to 5 horror movies.
Right.
Appreciate everything, man. We love y'all, and I'm really happy that most of you guys were able to join, and I can't wait for Sunday night. And yes,
Right.
let's do this.
Right. So, no worries if you missed any of this. It'll be on my IGTV in the next 15 minutes or so. I'll also post it on YouTube down the line in a few days. But yes, stay tuned. This Sunday night, we're doing another D3 Dad and Dinero discussions. We're talking about our top horror movies of all time. We're also going to have some special guests, and Heather Loves Horror and Mary Graves possibly. So if stay tuned for that. And we hope to see you guys on Sunday night. And I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the comments and jumping in on things. It's been awesome, man. And I appreciate Kenny still sticking with me and doing these D3s with me, man. I appreciate it.
Or Vita.
Right. So, see you all Sunday night. See you later Sunday night, Kenny. I'll probably talk to you before then. And peace out, guys.
Hit me up. Text me after if you want to get on that PlayStation because you know what? Hey, why not?
Why not a DDP while we're at it? Dad and Dinero plays. So, all right. And if you haven't, check out my YouTube channel, Dad Watches Horror Movies, and subscribe, please. This will be on there as well eventually.
I didn't take a piss the whole time.
You didn't? Hey, dude, that goes for a drink right there. This was an hour and 55 minutes long, this D3, and Kenny did not get up to piss. First time. That's a record. Cheers, buddy.
All right, dude.
All right, man. See you guys later. Thank you again. Good night.